There were a lot of critics about the fact that the previous managers made few substitutions during the matches. Now you make more changes, even in the formation. Do you feel that the squad is complete enough for this rotation?
Look, this is exactly what we said at the beginning. I have to make up my own minds about my team, and I can only make up minds if I see them, what they're doing on the pitch when they are performing. And then, okay, I have an impression in training sessions, but sometimes also I feel this guy, he has special skills. Every player has a weapon. They are professional players. They wouldn't be here if they have not excellent skills. And sometimes we need more. For example, last game, Johan, when he was playing like a false nine, it was a tactical thing, but he used to understand, and afterwards he was also happy that it works. So also these players are able to develop, of course our roster at this moment, we are not really in a balance, and we know this when we try to work for it. So it will be a big advantage for the summer as well to find out what is the best for the future. But in this moment, we have to use everybody. And I have a lot of players who are able to play in different positions. And I have some players I can't replace. So we come to the same point. Hopefully they stay healthy.
Let's concentrate to our forward line. We saw that you tried a lot of options in the striking line. We know that the ban of Junior Talo made this even more difficult, but did you find the best from duo or trio for the last part of the season?
I find my perfect eight. I think also very often, and we saw this against Budapest as well, very often the games are decided in the last minutes. And if you are able, after 60 minutes, 65 minutes, when the first line run a lot, make the opponent maybe tired, then the next one is coming and they can decide the game. This will be also a part of it. I don't think don't think always in black and white. We have to see the opportunities and also what we can change. This is also the reason to change system sometimes in the game, positive or negative. It depends on the result, of course. And now we are able to do this, and we have these players who are able. Not every player is able to come in and perform very well, but some guys are really good in substitution, and they can make the difference. And if players accept this, we're on a good way. On the other end, of course, it's also good if you need this. You need, of course, experienced players, and the others have to follow. And it's not so easy if somebody is not in the right position, or we're losing control, or we're losing ahead because of some discussion with referees or something like this. So we are in a good way, but it takes time. If to implement a real playing system, it takes 2 or 3 years, or maybe longer.
We qualified for the semi-finals of MOL Hungarian Cup, where we will play against Kisvárda. You already mentioned this team. Our last match against them could be a boost for us, or that will be a different match?
Both, 100% both. Of course, it is a boost because we feel we can beat them. But on the other hand, they know now that it's not so easy to play against us, but they will do everything. They play at home, and okay, God thanks, we have 5 weeks, 4 weeks until the match is playing. But yeah, it's a half final. It's a cup game. And in cup game, this is always a different situation because you play for the result. It could take like the last one until penalty shooting, and nobody knows what happened in penalty shooting. It's a little bit coincidence also. And so now, but we have this chance, and it depends on if you want to pick up this chance, then you have to give everything, and you have to be more than motivated. You have to play with passion, and then we will see what's going on.
In the transfer season, some new players like Ivan Croazé or Yassin El-Ganassi arrived to the team. What do you think about them?
Johan was a decision. We took Johan in a good moment, and I think it was also a good scouting move because he was not in the public meaning in this moment, but I was 100% sure Johan can support us, and we are happy that he is here, and now we see it also on the pitch. With Yassin, the situation is a little bit different because for Yassin, is it the way back to football, and it's a project for the future. So we don't speak in public about this. He's here now. He trains a lot, and he finds better and better. But it takes time. So there was not the same situation like Johan. But of course, it depends on him. After the break, maybe he is able to play for us, and then he has to show if he can really help us. And Victor, this is a situation, I think this is completely out of thinking what we have done in the wintertime. It is more for summer, for the future. And also, first of all, he's not here, so we have to see if he's arriving, what's happened with him.
Our captain, Simon Christian, put out of his injury. What do you think about his situation? Can he gain back his position in the first team, in the squad, in the starting 11?
Yeah, I think he never lose. So it depends on him, of course. But also, he was playing in the game. He felt it, and he was continuing, and maybe too long also. And the injury becoming a little bit more worse than necessary. But this is a part of football. He played with passion. He played for Újpest. He wants to give always 100%. And now it takes a little bit more time than expected to coming back, of course. And to come back in 100% fitness and everything takes also time. So step by step, we bring him back to 100%. And then he will, of course, he is our captain. He will be a part of the team. For him, it's good that we have now the break to really recover him, and then we will see. But of course, nobody get a place in this team for free. It's not a gift. But Christian is really a good player, and we need him, of course.
In the first matches, Georgi Beridze didn't play, but now he's in great form. What do you think about him?
I think he was always playing. I can't remember that he was not playing, so it depends always on the view. Yeah, Georgi is a special player, of course, with fantastic skills, and he's really young, and he has to also make his experience, and it is normal. A new coach is arriving. I have to make up my mind for everybody, and it takes a little bit of time to find the way to each other, but a lot of times I spoke with him, and also now it's much easier, and he is not like a sponge, but he understands what I want, and he adapt exactly that. With his skills, he's so quick and he's so good to go 1-against-1, and he can do it on the pitch from his position, of course, and from the defense line up, and he's the first one who defend, and then he make a lot of pressure, and if he get the chance to go 1-against-1, he will do, and he scores now very often. So it's fantastic. If he continues like this, I don't know where at the end of the line for himself. Now he goes to national team and play for his country, so the first step is also made, and yeah, we will see. It's a really good one.
When the Leipzig trained here, we heard that you spent some time with Julian Nagelsmann. You know him from the past, or what's your story?
Not only him, the whole coaching staff, of course. Yeah. Look, I work more than 20 years in Germany and a lot of things in federation and for the national teams as well. And yes, I know Julian, and it was the best moment to speak about football in general, of course, but about a lot of things. And they train in our stadium. Unfortunately, Man City doesn't, because they have different plans. They win without training. So if you're really good, you don't have to train. And there is also a player from mine, Ilkay Gündoğan, and I want to meet him also, but it's not possible. So it was a good situation here. And yeah, Leipzig, perfect. Also, a lot of Hungarian players are playing in Leipzig, and of course he also wants to know what the circumstances, what's going on here, maybe more. And yeah, it was good. It was good to see him.